IGN, A New Era of Inclusive Gaming News by Joshua Glover. Welcome to IGN, a company motivated by the idea of bringing a serious approach to video game, movie, and comic news. Our purpose is to enrich the lives of our viewers with updated news and popular ratings for all things that fall into the media genre of nerdy and geeky. We understand the importance of delivering an up-to-date and relevant content. Our site is updated daily, and we make sure to tell the most of our updated and relevant stories. We prioritize ourselves to include all forms of information and make sure that it is easy to navigate and understand. Our site takes into account that when we need a guide, a new trailer, or a breakdown/review, you're only a Google search away from your answer. We strive to deliver value to our users by offering content that matches why they came to our site in the first place. We're up to date in all content and even announce gaming news faster than any other competitor in the field. Every aspect of our site is thoroughly examined by a complex editing process that leaves little to the imagination. Our site shows a consistent level of accuracy and believability in our informative content. We bring updated news and content on all things video games, movies, and comics. Our point of view comes from the perspective of a mostly objective bystander, as the content on our site consists of the mostly informative guides and news. Our content is not for those who do not understand the hobby to which we provide external content about. We pride ourselves on being paragons of gaming news and to strive to make sure that our content matches the voice of our audience. Most of our guides are chunked in easy to navigate ways that allows the user to easily scan the content and move on to the next section they need. Navigation is key when delivering content, and we pride ourselves on that. We employed a full cybersecurity system to maintain a status quo of safety and protection. No random pop-ups, no creepy links, and certainly no DDoS attacks on our watch. Our social media presence is vast, with 9.4 million followers on Twitter, 6.2 million on Instagram, and 17.3 million on YouTube. We engage with our community to show that we not only care for our audience, but we also want to have a conversation with our audience, like old friends catching up over lunch. Our main competitors are PC Gamer and Game Informer, both of which are very successful and popular sites that touch on the same topics and genres of media as IGN. Unlike our competitors, we have a much higher social media following and continued traffic compared to these similar sites. Now, let's talk about what we can change here at IGN. The first thing is web presence and ad layout. Ads need to be placed on one side of the screen as to avoid content confusion. Web presence and navigation. The search filter bar needs to be set to general and then have the option for advanced filtering. The layout and quick links should be consistent on all platforms. Web presence and content. Content needs a highlight reel or a section for esports and other competitive gaming news. Now let's talk about our social media. Instagram and Twitter are some of the most active and receptive platforms. We need to make sure to engage with our audience, to hear their thoughts. However, we struggle to make that a consistent goal, so we need to change how we do social media. We need to change our approach to social media to reinstate our purpose as a company. That is about the information that we provide and less about how fast and opinionated we can make it. We need to engage with our community and create a real conversation. What's also important to us is readership and making sure that all voices can be heard. Video games bring all sorts of people from all over the world. Those same people play games and venture to our site daily. We need to showcase and share the stories of all genders regardless of identity and create spaces on our website to showcase those achievements or news. On top of that, it's time to take a stand and show the world the amazing aspects of gaming all around the world. We may be a US company, but we need to showcase and talk about the video games from all over. All voices from around the world should be heard on our site. We at IGN have done the impossible by becoming a juggernaut in the video game world of news and media. However, we have yet to give a voice to all of our viewers. It should be our goal to redefine how we look at our audience and the conversation we decide to have with them. Future goals. We aim to create an inclusive environment that showcases all voices and includes a section for esports. We aim to revamp our social media strategy and create a conversation with our community. And with that, I say thank you for tuning in and supporting IGN. We are always open to the feedback and look forward to continuing to bring the best gaming news and media straight to you.